Welcome back, Legends. The Hololive Spotlight Event is officially here. Now, today's video isn't about Hololive itself. I've already covered that in my previous video. Instead, today we're diving deep into the event structure, breaking it down completely, and figuring out how F2P friendly it actually is, and whether it's worth investing your time and tokens into. So grab your boost and let's jump right in. Event duration and overview. The event will run for a total of 28 days. That's basically a full month of Hololive Spotlight. And you know what that means? A full month of grind. Usually, I'm not a fan of long 28-day grinds because they demand a lot of consistent effort. But depending on your schedule, it might not be the same experience for everyone. Some players love the long structure since it gives more time to progress, while others just find it exhausting. Either way, prepare yourself. This is a long haul. The Hololive Pass and new changes. Yes, this Spotlight includes a Hololive Pass, which was expected. Long Spotlight events now usually come with their own dedicated event pass. If you remember, the first Spotlight events didn't include any pass at all, but Gameloft has made some changes recently. Now in each season, we're seeing two Spotlight events, one long with a paid pass and big rewards, and another short one that's free but offers fewer rewards. This time, the Hololive Spotlight Pass costs $20 US, which is slightly higher than I expected. I was expecting maybe $15, so yeah, it's a bit of a jump. But the good news is, the free pass actually offers really solid rewards this time. F2P players, you'll be happy to hear this. You can grab 4 free emoticons and a bunch of other decent rewards just by playing. That's a great decision by Gameloft, and honestly, I really appreciate that. However, when it comes to the paid pass, the rewards this time feel slightly weaker than usual, even though the price is higher. We'll talk more about that balance later. Featuring car and key system changes. Now let's talk about the main Spotlight car, the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. I was fully expecting this car to be a key car, just like the patch notes suggested with 40 blueprints required to unlock it. That's been the pattern for previous key cars. But, surprise! After the event dropped, we found out the Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD is not a key car. It only needs 35 blueprints to unlock, just like the Mosler Super GT. And that, my friends, is a huge W, both for pay-to-play and free-to-play players. That means everyone can unlock this car during the event without needing a key. Not only that, but you can also unlock and star up some of the support cars too. That's a really good move by Gameloft. Props to them for that. Event structure and gameplay system. The event structure this time is very similar to a typical special event, divided into stages. I honestly don't know why Gameloft decided to go with this setup again. The first Spotlight event had a much more generous structure, and everyone loved it. But now it's becoming more and more like a special event, which adds a bit of a grind wall. And here's the worst part. There's still no infinite Spotlight token pack. They've limited it to only 3 token packs per stage, which hurts F2P players and new players the most. Without maxed or well-starred support cars, you'll get stuck pretty easily. That's a huge drawback. Still, there's a silver lining. Even if you don't own the support cars, you can still participate in some stages and earn blueprints for those support cars. That means you can gradually unlock and upgrade them over time. So while the structure has its flaws, it's still playable for F2P players if you plan your grind smartly. But seriously, if Gameloft just added 1 infinite Spotlight token pack, that would make a massive difference. Hololive Shop Breakdown. Let's move on to the heart of the event. The shop, because this is where most of the value is. First off, there's a $15 pack that gives you 4 Hololive Talent decals. And honestly, that's a solid deal. If you're a Hololive fan or collector, this one is absolutely worth it. The decals look great and the designs are clean. Now in the Hololive market, you can buy Hololive tokens with credits, but the amount you can purchase is still too low. And on top of that, some blueprint purchases now require huge amounts of blue tokens, which doesn't make sense. That part definitely needs a buff. The feature car blueprints are priced decently. The S-Class blueprints are a bit on the expensive side, but not terrible. However, the best part, The support cars' blueprints are cheap. Really good value here. All those support cars are actually solid vehicles to have in your garage, so spending tokens here feels totally worth it. Thank you, Gameloft, for getting this part right. Epic import prices, though, yeah, they're still high as usual. Nothing new there. Refresh times and token management. Now let's talk about refresh times, another key part of the grind. You only get one free refresh per day and two paid refreshes. But here's the catch. The paid ones start at 250 blue tokens for the first refresh and 500 tokens for the second. That's really high, especially for newer players and F2P grinders. At least if the refresh cost was slightly lower, it would make a big difference. Sadly, no buffs here yet. It's still nerfed just like before. Hopefully, Gameloft adjusts this in the future to make it more balanced. Overall, thoughts and verdict. Overall, this Hololive Spotlight event was unexpectedly solid. The rewards are good, it's more F2P friendly than before, and the car prices are fair, except for the main feature car. It's not perfect, but it's better than I expected. The downsides, same old special event style structure, no infinite token packs, refresh prices too high. Those three things alone make it harder for new players to grind efficiently. But if you focus on a few specific cars and don't try to grab everything, it's still a rewarding event for both F2P and P2P players. If Gameloft adds some buffs to token availability and refresh costs, this could easily become one of the best Spotlight events so far. As for the $20 pass, yeah, it's overpriced for what it offers. Personally, I'm not into these kinds of collabs, since I'm not really a Hololive fan. But if you are, you'll absolutely love this one. The music, decals, and overall vibe are great. And even for those not into Hololive, the event is still achievable and rewarding. Official patch note highlights, beautified. Gameloft also added tons of themed decals and fun extras to celebrate the collab. Kiara-inspired decal for the Nissan GTR50 Idle Design Plus emoji. Ollie-inspired decal for the Glickenhaus 003S Plus emoji. IRYS-inspired decal for the Porsche 911 GT3RS Plus emoji. Narissa-inspired decal for the Noble M600 Speedster Plus emoji. A combo decal featuring Kiara and Ollie for the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5FD. A combo decal featuring IRYS and Narissa for the Vonda Electric's Dendrobium. A commemorative Hololive decal and signed edition decal for the Honda Civic Type R. Exclusive Hololive performances and community events. And the fun doesn't stop in-game. IRYS has composed an original song titled Escalate, made exclusively in collaboration with Asphalt Legends Unite. She'll premiere it live on October 16th at 6 a.m. CEST on her channel. So make sure you don't miss that. Then get ready for the Hololive showdowns. On October 17, Iris and Narissa will go head-to-head live on stream. On October 20th, Kiara and Ollie will face off too. Gameloft will also join the streams and drop exclusive giveaway codes, including special emojis for each idol. And that's not all. Ace challenges are returning on October 24th and November 11th on Discord. Winners can unlock their favorite idol's car and decal for free. Plus, on November 4th, a giveaway on X, Twitter, will let 4 lucky winners claim their favorite idol's car, unlock, and decal. So yeah, it's a full-on celebration in and outside the game. So that's everything you need to know about the Hololive Spotlight event. Honestly, despite a few downsides, it's one of the better spotlights we've seen recently. A solid mix of content, rewards, and fun. If you're a Hololive fan, this is your time to shine. If not, there's still plenty of value here for regular Asphalt Legends players. Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this event? Are you grinding for the Mustang RTR Spec 5FD or just collecting the Hololive decals? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next breakdown. Thanks for watching, Legends. See you on the track.